Borrowing less or not borrowing at all have been some of the recommendations by the head of state as the 2023-2024 financial year budget was presented. This is because 17 out of the 52 trillion shillings budget is earmarked for repayment of debts.
Many of these debts were being pushed by the neo-colonial public servants until recently, when I put down my foot and insisted on approving every loan. That's why you hear that these loans take time now to be approved, because I insisted I must approve of every loan, external loan. Because all this money was not worth borrowing. If you audit it, it was not borrowed for a good purpose.
To this effect, President Yoweri Museveni wants empowerment of the private sector to support industrialization.
We shall learn from the mistakes of the past and perform better. Now, what I want the NRM cadres to understand is that in order to do the industrialization I talked about, we don't have to use government money. The government money has already been used on the basics, infrastructure, security, and so on. The strategy is to handle well the private sector.
In doing so, recovery, expansion, and diversification of the economy will be guaranteed. This will be in consolidation of what has so far been achieved since 1986.
Apparently, the import substitution value of these industrial products is about US dollars 3.6 billion. I didn't know that these small factories of Mitayimbwa, steel bars, soap, all these our little factories, that they are saving us a figure of $3.6 billion, which we would have to look for if we are still importing them. But they are also apparently bringing into the country as export earnings US dollars 1.6 billion.
Value addition for import substitution and export promotion has also been singled out as a driver for economic progress. Maize, fish, bananas and milk, among other products, are a possible game changer for this cause.
We have been importing leather from outside. You can imagine, Amaliba, skins and hides. Until recently, when I built that leather factory in Kaumu, our people were importing leather from China and from India. Now, this is where, and I was hearing all of you making speeches there, but I am begging you, all the NRM cadres, this is where history demands collective and cohesive action.
Citing the example of Richard Nyakana, a 1-acre model farmer from Ruengaju in Fort Portal, Museveni says Ugandans can do better.
Nyakana now employs 15 people on this 1.25-acre farm. Some time ago, I pointed out that if 7 million 1-acre farmers created a mere 10 jobs each, not Nyakana's 15, would create 70 million jobs, more than the population of Uganda. And if you want to know that this is possible, you should find out how many Africans came from other countries and came here. Banyarwanda, Burundi, people from South Sudan. from Tanzania. They came because of the few economic activities which were going on during the colonial times. Coffee, cotton, kajo, sugarcane. That's how they came. They came because the internal labor was not enough.
The president also seized the moment to talk about the warm and comforting messages from the public regarding his health condition.
Praying and signing the board here near the gate, and all the others who have been wishing me good luck. I appreciate really. It's good to know that I am not as bad as some people try to make me, and that there are Ugandans who appreciate.
The 2023-2024 national budget will be executed under the theme Full Monetization of Uganda's Economy through Commercial Agriculture, Industrialization, Expanding and Broadening Services, Digital Transformation, and Market Access. Henry Okrut, UBC.